Welcome back, vintage gamers. We got a spicy brew on our hands. This is a donation deck list. This donation deck list is from Riley, so thank you, Riley. It's Mill. And this definitely borders on the edge of lists that I would maybe not allow to be played. However, it's a pretty fun one. It's kind of a banger, so I felt like, you know what, we can play, a borderline deck every once in a while. I want to see exactly what this does for us. I know that it probably has reasonable like Doomsday matchups. Maybe with 4 main deck ley lines, it has some bizarre matchups that are reasonable. Overall, I think that this could easily be an 05 deck list. It could easily be a 2-3. So we'll have to see how it goes. Yeah, you have your 8 crabs. You've got some fetches. You've got dress downs to deal with saga tokens. You have Mind Funeral, quite a strong card in vintage in comparison to other formats. There are decks that only have 4 lands. Main deck Leyline, because we're going to be milling over a lot of value. And then Archive Trap, obviously a free spell, which is very, very nice. I really, I think I've tried this deck once. I can't remember if I actually completed a full league with it, but we're gonna have to see how it goes. If you want to see your deck list played on my channel, make sure you check out the Patreon link in the description and in the chat. And you two can try to get me to play some decks like this. Let's just jump into a league and see how this goes. Exciting news, everyone. I have just launched a new Patreon. There, you can show support for my content, grab additional weekly metagame recommendations, and even submit a donation deck list. Donation deck lists are the most frequently asked question on my channel, and I feel I am now ready to support this new content. Please check out the rules for submissions on the Patreon link in the description, and thank you for your continued support of my channel. Let's battle. All right, here we go. Round 1, Vintage Mill. We might be playing against a special version of White Weenie here. I can't imagine that we're going to put... This hand has no mill cards in it. Well, yeah, I has a force. I mean, we have Demonic Tutor, so we technically have a mill card. And we have Hadron Crab, which is a mill card. I guess it's fine. Yeah, I guess we'll do it. I mean, how good is this Hadron Crab, really? Demonic Orbero? Infinite Hadron Crabs? Alright. I have a ley line. Let's go fetch a basic island. Alright. What do you got for me? Basic planes? Basic planes. Alright, Archive Traps are a no-go here. Basic planes, no 2-drop, huh? You're gonna path my Hadron Crab? No, Mind Funeral. Okay. Alright, so I am gonna go get the Oboro. Can I, like, always target this? Save targets. Always. Alright, if I need to start milling myself, someone let me know. Main deck Null Rod, huh? Oh, it's an Archon. Okay, so it's a mono white deck, but it's not a Luris deck. It's got Archons in it. I'm gonna go get the Palace in the Clouds, which can come back every turn, so we have at least 3 mil every turn. I think that's actually a pretty reasonable play. And we still have Force for their first play, so... Okay, maybe we're doing something here. This is actually a matchup where we would want Teshas, right? But that card's really bad in every other matchup, so... Basic Planes, Basic Planes. Are we gonna get Arbitered? I think that's fine. I'll let that one go. All right, so here we get to mill them for 3, and then funeral them. I guess I can get wastelanded, which is unfortunate, but I did mill and a wasteland. Thalia 3, huh? 14 cards? That's not bad for a Mind Funeral. We hit Black Lotus, Jet, Ruby, Sapphire, Spirit, Cavern. So they have Caverns. They have Palace Jailers. Interesting. All right, so what are they down to? How many cards are they down to after this? 30 cards. Well, 30 is a lot of cards. I'm hoping for the end of the year, Max. I don't think this one's, the next one is in the cards, but I'm hoping the end of the year. So they did have the Ghost Quarter, which is unfortunate because we're going to lose our Oboro. I am going to force and pitch force. Oh, they're going to not Ghost Quarter me? You got to be crazy. Please. Oh, wow. We survived here. That's beautiful. I don't know how that happened, but... Two Ghost Quarters, huh? Two Luminarch Aspirants. Uh-oh. I will respond by addressing everyone down. I guess they could respond by Ghost Quartering, but whatever, man. Mm-hmm. We're gonna have to draw another Mind Funeral, probably. So they can Ghost Quarter... Wait, what? Opponent! I have a Dress Down in play. Alright, well... I'm gonna go get another of my last island. Too soon, opponent. Too soon. So now I get two Flooded Strand triggers because I can pay for this Arbiter here. Hopefully we just draw Mind Funeral. Well, Mind Funeral I can't cast. Maybe I just want another crab. A Merchant Scroll. Wow. All right. So I pay for this Arbiter. And then I get Flooded Strand, Crack Flooded Strand. Mystic Sanctuary is not good because I'm Merchant Scrolling. And then I'm going to let them kill Oboro. I have another island anyways. And I'm going to Merchant Scroll for... Oh, I have a Gush. Unfortunately, Archive Trap is just dead. If Archive Trap wasn't dead, it would be so good. I guess I could... I'm never going to make it to 5 mana. Oh, yeah, this isn't an island. True. 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 Gush gives me 2 extra things, but I'm going to die before then, aren't I? Like, I take 6. Yeah, and then if they just space everything out, I die on 2 attacks. So I take 6 this turn, and then on the next, they put like here and here, take 6, and then they put here and here, and I block, and I go to 1. I'm not actually fine. I have like 3 draw steps. I don't know if Gush is better than Dig Through Time. I think it is. So if I'm digging, what am I digging to? I'm digging to Time Walk, and I'm digging to 3 Mind Funerals. That's it? Really? And Fatal Push? And Crabs. Gush is still pretty good with all of those things. I'm gonna take Gush. I also don't have any more underground seas right now. So I think I just want Gush. I think they'll probably hit the Oboro. They hit the underground sea. All right. Well, I mean, that's a really dumb thing to do when you know that I just merchant scrolled for Gush. Crab. And a Lotus to cast something. Time Walk's pretty good. Dress down. That might be good. $12 cards left. Don't think I'm supposed to cast Dress Down now. Cast it now. Yeah, because of Thalia, I'm supposed to play Lotus. Yeah. Line of the Void, not good. Wasteland. That's fine. I have 2 more land drops. We can let that go. Sure. All right, so I can chump block with 1 crab. I need to draw Archive Trap, or I just need to draw Archive Trap. There's 4 of them in my deck. I think that's about it, though. I think it's just Archive Traps. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. If it wasn't Archive Trap, that's not a bad one to be. I should keep Gush. I just don't know if I have outs now. Fetch doesn't do it, Slasher. There's a Leonian Arbiter in play. Time Walk. Fetch. Crab. So if I get Crab Walk, that should do it. So I play Crab. I will play land, mills 2, and then, yeah, Crab Walk does it. I mean, God bless. We had just enough gas to get there. There's the Archive Trap. Woo! Milled out. God bless. We were able to beat mono white random cards. Okay, all right. Well, we get to bring in 3 removal spells. That's pretty good. And we probably have to like play 3 Archive Traps out. We probably still want a Archive Trap that we can get off Merchant Scroll, but they just have no searches in their deck. So I'm gonna bring in these things because they mill and they like absorb damage. And I'm gonna bring in these Tabernacles because I have nothing else. I theoretically could bring in a negation, but it's pretty bad too. It's probably just not even good at all. We don't want Tabernacles, but I don't think we have a choice. Like we could play 2 archive traps, but I think Tabernacle is marginally better. This is a 5 mana spell against a deck that is restricting our mana. Yeah, but like I think if my opponent like restricts my mana correctly, it shouldn't come up very often. I think Tabernacle should be better, but like I said, I don't really like playing Tabernacle in any matchup that is not Dredge or like uh, 1 second, sorry. All right, well this hand's garbage. There's no wood. Yeah, that's 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 it's not good. Not bad. Wasteland Sapphire Void Mirror. I see. Yeah, okay. You got a Void Mirror. I'm gonna strip mine this Wasteland so that I don't get my land strip mined, I think. Well, that might be worse than just playing fetch for now. Hmm. I was like doing this to maybe play around Arbiter. I guess I can still technically strip mine. Oh, that card is dead, unfortunately. I can't really protect these cards from Wasteland, so I think I'm just going to strip mine the Wasteland. If they, okay. All right, there's the plains after I strip mine the Wasteland. Creatures and non-basic lands. Okay. That's really hard for me to actually kill because I have to fatal push it with a fetch, but I can't. That's funny. Actually really hard for me to fatal push this card. I have to pay blue mana to cast that one. Oh, this is getting kind of annoying. So if this doesn't get ghost quartered, then I can fetch. Yeah, I was trying to get a basic though. Maybe there's no point in getting a basic. I guess it's possible there's just no point. They just didn't attack and didn't play any spells. Okay. So now I can't use my Ruin Crab trigger. Maybe I just don't care. Glow Rider. Okay. That's the worst possible outcome. Because now... fucking hell. That's so bad for me. That is the single worst possible outcome that could have happened here. I think I'm just gonna fetch now. Because I won't have 2 mana to pay anyways. So now I'm in, like, deep shit. That's, like, a really brutal top deck, too. I hate it when these decks draw exactly the right one of their 30 creatures. I guess I'm just gonna get all these underground seas. Yeah. Now I can't kill this Thalia. Unless I draw I don't even know what I can draw. A blood... I don't know. It's like a fetch and a something else. Or maybe I have to draw 2 pushes and push this thing. I don't know. All right. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I have no idea. What am I gonna do? I kind of want to Mystic Sanctuary back my Fatal Push though. I can't cast this without getting it countered. Fantastic. All right, so what I'm gonna do is no, that's like just not gonna work, huh? I'll just play this tapped. I probably have to push this Arbiter, is what I think I need to do. Yeah, I know. Oh, this is really frustrating. Well, now I can actually play my Mox Jet. Because I can pay a colored mana for my Thorn. That's always a fun one. So I'm gonna pay for a jet. And I'm going to... Sanctuary doesn't do anything because of Thalia. I could get... So I can't actually play a Narsa this turn, but I can play Force. So I'll just get another fetch and play. I'm at 10. I kind of think I need this Narset. Now they can play their Black Lotus. Void Mirror is a terrible Magic card, chat. Don't register this card. Yeah, I think I just let that happen. If they play 2/2 drops, this is annoying, but I think they're going to play an Archon here. Yeah. Thank you for turning off your Void Mirror. Much appreciated. All right, so I'm on top decks. They just didn't attack again. I don't understand. I didn't know I didn't have any Underground Seas left. Probably should not have fetched. In case I draw another crab. Fatal Push. Awesome. Perfect. So now I can fetch and push. And then I can choose to Mystic Sanctuary if I want. I don't... Why'd I tap the Opal to force? I don't know. Why does it matter? A weird question. I don't think I want a Sanctuary yet. I guess I should not have Fatal Push right away, but it's fine. Okay. I have the full cast archive trap. All right. Okay. Can't rebuy the archive trap, but I guess I'll Oh, I can't. I can't full cast the archive trap because there's two things in play. No. It costs 7. Shit. All right, I guess I'm buying back Fatal Push. Shit. Archive trap costs 7. All right, sure. This thing blocks arbiters. No, I can't cast it. Oh, wait. That's also bad for me. Maybe that's not bad for me. Maybe I don't care about that one. It's probably bad for me. I'm really happy my opponent chose not to wasteland me. Let's put it that way. Whee! Could have blocked the Thalia. What are you talking about? Why would the fuck would I block the Thalia? I want to cast my archive trap, Slasher. What is wrong with you? They top decked Path to Exile with 7 cards in their library, and now I have lethal on the table. It's bad for me. Gosh. I can pay the 1 blue. They have 7 cards in library. Oh, I can't cast more than 1 spell, so I lose. That's funny. All right, you got me. This deck is so bad. Oh my god. The Ruin Crab's an 0-3. The Hedron Crab is an 0-2. I drew my 1 or 2 Mind Break traps again. How have I used so much clock? I kind of feel bad. I'm 9 minutes to 10 minutes down. What did I do to use so much clock? The missed block did not cost us the game. We would not have been able to win the game if we had 1 more turn. So it's not a big deal. No need to worry. So my opponent sequenced this incorrectly. You want to sequence your Pearl first and then your Cavern so that I don't know you have a Thalia. By sequencing Pearl second, I can counter the Pearl with my Force. I kind of need to draw all crabs, huh? Didn't draw all crabs. Tasha's Hideous Laughter is not playable in Vintage. Mind Funeral is much, much better. Think about what decks you're playing against in Vintage. I didn't throw the match. We lost that game, Slasher. We were not winning with 1 more turn. I don't know what you don't understand about that. We're not playing fastball. What is going on tonight? What is happening? We have Mill and Fast Bond. I'm losing my mind. I... Oh my god. I didn't. I had to cast Gush. What, you know what Archon does, Slasher? Oh my god, I'm losing my mind. All right, need to mute Slasher. They they have 7 cards in library. I'm not allowed to cast Hedron Crab. Sorry, I'm tilted by Slasher. It's not your fault, what it after. It's mostly Slasher's fault. What is happening? Why am I getting Glow Rider comboed? Okay. So you're telling me they attacked a 2/1 Thalia into an 0/3 Crab and I just didn't block? Seems unlikely. That's a good draw, though. Trying to stream with Slasher in chat can be very tilting, so... Sure you understand. I can't cast any spells, though. Good thing this thing doesn't fly. And it's a good thing these are the Ruined Crabs and not the Hedron Crabs. Oh, never mind. Everything's dead. Yeah, we're in deep shit. Luminarch Aspirin is so good. I need to draw a land off the top. I'm glad I've held these fetches, I guess. Small victories. I'm glad they don't have any wastelands. I don't think we're going to win this match, unfortunately. Oh, they drew a wasteland. All right, we have just lost the match. Super unfortunate. Yo, thanks for the sub. Yeah, unfortunately our deck can't beat White Weenie, so we should probably stop playing the league. Why are they not wastelanding? I don't understand. They're playing so... All right, all right, all right. Doesn't matter. We can't beat their board of a Luminarch Aspirant because they have too many Thalia effects. Now they're wastelanding? How does this make any sense? I hate this game so much. Oh, well. Unfortunately, our tech is just not remotely playable. If they didn't have Luminarch Aspirant, we might win this game. Maybe, but... Luminarch Aspirant's too good. No, don't say Slasher is right. Even if Slasher is right, you... What are you doing, chat? What are you doing? Like, our opponent has made the word... What is happening? I don't understand. So I can do 18 cards. It's so close to winning. Though the problem is we have to double chump. So 18, 19. Yeah, I mean, we can draw another land and win. Because I was so flustered by the why did they ghost quarter me? I didn't understand. Okay, I was so flustered. I just cracked it. It's fine. I have to go to 1 any. Ugh. Okay. All right. Okay. I have no idea what's going on. They're making the randomest plays. Slasher's trolling me. You can't cast Ancestral Recall? It's not possible. I have to draw exactly land. Oh yeah. Chat is murdering me. This is like playing Doomsday on stream. Everyone has chat lethals. Oh no, I have to block all of them. I can't win. Awesome. Never mind. It's just lost. Cool. So yeah, I have no outs. Cool. I have to draw my Ghost Quarter. That's not in my deck. Fun, man. I lost both games by like extremely small margins. Brutal. All right, we're starting round 2, but because I always go back and look, obviously not blocking Thalia is a punt. I didn't expect my opponent to attack into my O3. I just clicked through it. However, chat is wrong, and we would not win this game because we don't have enough to mill them for 6, because this fetch land has no fetchables left in our deck. All the seas are gone, all the islands are gone, the Mystic Sanctuary is gone. So we would lose this game even if I played perfectly. But I thought this was a good include, so we're gonna let's go play our round 2. Oh, this hand's great though. This hand's super good. I've got a Leyline, a Force, a Crab, a Mind Funeral. Like, what more can you ask for? I look like a fool. If I kill the Archon, I can't cast Archive Trap. What are you talking about? Notice me. Oh no. Oh no. Oh boy. All right, Leyline of the Void. Hopefully they're on Bazaar. Hopefully they're on Dredge. Can you be on Dredge for me? No, of course not. Deathrite Shaman. You got it. All right, so I think we're going to go Black Lotus Brainstorm. Now, obviously, this plays into Daze, but whatever. I'm a Hedron Crab deck. I got to do what I got to do. Interesting. What if I just get rid of both of my forces? Can I beat Endurance? No. What the fuck? This deck can't beat anything. If I put back both my forces, I am a little weak to Endurance, but well, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with the mill plan. Oh, that is true. We do have a Leyline. That is true. You make a valid point. Target my opponent. Always listen to the better mod. Why listen to Slasher when we have Dan here? So I don't know. Mind Funeral. I'm gonna get flustered. That'd be sad. Oh, how many did we get? We got 10? 10's okay. Didn't mill any Endurances. I guess Endurance doesn't matter because we have Leyline. Are we gonna get Vigored? Opponent only has 3 cards left in hand. They have a Jace the Mind Sculptor? And a Brazen Borrower? And a Thoughtseize? My opponent is scared of a Sphinx of the Steelwind. They are scared. All right, I can't. Oh, I just let it hit me again. I'm playing around Liliana the Last Hope. I'm just playing around Liliana the Last Hope, chat. That's the reason I didn't block. All right. It's just I'm on the next level. You got to be on the next level. What if they play Liliana the Last Hope? They only have one card left. All right. Mill 3. 2 Thought Seizes. I'm just gonna get another island. What if I'm gonna get Hardcast Forced? They only have 2 Death Rate each, though. It's not too bad. Ooh, I got another 19 cards. They're down to 10 cards, chat. 2 Vigors main. Snapcaster main. This is a very interesting bug list. It's a very interesting bug list. One Tarmogoyf. Mono white is a lot more playable than bug. This is true. I don't know if that's true. I said that's true, but I'm not really sure that's true. Is that actually true? Oko, no, my crab. Oh, wait, what about my jet? That could be bad too. They stood up their Sapphire? That has to be the 3rd best option. They tapped. That's got to be the 3rd best option. Oh, multiple crabs. You love to see it. Take 6. I don't think Bug can win in 3 turns here, so... Mindbreak Trap and Misdirection main? My opponent is on the spiciest bug list I have ever seen in my life. You're not sure you can watch this for 5 matches? I have to play it for 5 matches. You have to. This is the most boomer bug list I've ever seen in my entire life. Where's... I am just awestruck by the power of this bug list. I wonder if I died of that 1 Deathray Shaman damage I took. That'd be pretty fun. If without Leyline, we would lose this game horribly. It's kind of funny. My opponent should probably turn my crab into a... Yeah, into an elk. Well, I guess it doesn't actually matter at this point, so maybe you don't want to turn the crab into an elk. Maybe you just want to... I guess it doesn't matter. Nothing matters. What is this? Oh no, they actually killed both crabs. So if they exchange, that would have killed them. Damn. I'm not confident we can deter. Oh! God bless. 3 of a kind. So we've actually won 2 games now, but can we win 2 games in a single match? That is the question. Okay. So against Bug, Trap is good now. We probably... Do we care about removal? We can, like, take out negation, play another push. Tarmogoyf is a problem? That's a bad sign for our deck list. Those ley lines were actually won us the game. Do we still want ley lines? I'm not convinced we want ley lines, but they were very good in that game. What if we just played 2 ley lines? Yeah, maybe we should play 4. We just get rid of these dress downs. Actually, the dress downs with like endurance and Tarmogoyf, maybe those are fine. The fuck do we take out then? No. Ashiok is not. You can't block. You can't have an Ashiok survive. Ashiok's not very playable. I don't think we want Ashiok. Narset's pretty bad. Narset's pretty bad. Shh. Just have a soul read. Who cares what's in my opponent's hand? All right, I'm down. You've sold me. What's a hand to a myth player? Mill player. Myth player. All right. Simply no. I guess. I guess. I don't have high hopes for this hand. But I also, like, not really sure what we're mulliganing to. Maybe like a multiple crab double fetch hand or something. I don't know. My opponent showed us multiple main deck Thoughtseize, so I don't really want to mulligan if I don't have to. Not that this hand is good against Thoughtseize. Rainstorm main phase turn 1 off of Tropical Island. I don't think we're allowed to mold a crab against main deck Thoughtseize, so I'll just lead on Island Go. Another Underground Sea is also a terrible draw. I don't want to play Jet because if they Vigor me, I don't think they'll Vigor me, but Tarmogoyf. My no fetch land hand. Fair. When's the last time I played a deck with Channel in it? It's been a while. Channel decks are just typically not very good. I think it's better to get this Ruin Crab going than to play Funeral. Also, it doesn't put any cards in my yard for Goyf. Obviously, that changes if I get Wastelanded, but I would definitely not force a figure on my ley line. That's, they did draw Wasteland. All right, now it's a 1-2 Goyf. Good thing I have this Ruin Crab that I know is 3 toughness. Am I getting Abrupt Decayed? All right, well, now it's a 2-3 Goyf. I don't know, Slasher, can I block? Shit. All right, this Mind Funeral has to be real damn good. Did my opponent shuffle? No shuffle. All right, I got 16 cards off this Mind Funeral. They did keep in Vigor. Okay. All right. 29 cards, a 3-4 Goyf. A Strip Mine. A Thoughtseize. I suspect they'll take my dress down. Yep. A Merchant for Ancestral. Well, it's 3 mil, really. So, who's the real winner? It's now a 4-5 Goyf. All right. Think I'm going to need to draw Mind Funeral into Archive Trap. And have them fetch. Or, hear me out, I can draw Island. think we're going to lose. I think we're going to lose. Yeah, now we definitely have a narrower subset of outs. Now we have very few outs. Yep. I guess this lets them play an Oko pre-combat main. Whatever. Could I not have played Sanctuary? Didn't they have an untapped strip mine? So no. All right, cool. I've drawn a land every turn. If I had a crab, maybe this would have been good. But we did not have a crab. Okay, submit. Is this going to be another game 1 win, 2 losses in the post board? What are these hands? If this had a crab, it'd be a pretty good hand. But it doesn't. I got to mulligan this. Okay. All right. Okay. Sure. Fine. This hand is definitely Magic the Gathering. I wouldn't say it Fs. I don't think that's true. Like, we're going to put away the island, and then we have to fetch an Underground Sea and pass Ponder. We don't get to use our fetch with our Ponder. I'm not sure this hand is great, but it is better than our first hand, which is really all you can ask. Ugh. I kept another 7. What if I put away my Leyline and killed my opponent? That doesn't seem like it changes very much having an island or not. Maybe the island? I mean, like, what do we really need an island for? We know we're going to top deck lands for the rest of the game, so it doesn't really make a lot of sense. No. We know we're going to top deck 5 straight lands. Crab, Strip Mine, Dress Down. So I'm going to draw the Strip Mine so I don't get my crab taken by Thoughtseize. See, I was playing around the Deathrite Shaman. Probably, I don't know. Guess we should lead with kill this Deathrite Shaman. Play a crab. Mill you for 6. So my next draw of Dress Down is not great. Yeah, I don't care. Whatever. Who cares? I didn't see any dazes. I milled their entire deck this shot. Okay. I don't know. This Leyline looks much better, Flasher. Gosh, they have so many lands. Ready? Tarmogoyf. Are we serious? I have 3 artifacts in my deck. That worked out pretty well. I can archive trap them, right? They fetched. They did fetch. Or is Crab C better? No, Crab C is not better because I can't play it. So I could go archive trap C. That sounds good. I think we're going places. F6 value. All right, 22 cards left. And then after this, 16 fetches? No fetches. I can block this Collector Roof, which is nice. Oh, I got 2 Tarmogoyfs. Not that they were super huge. Deathray Shaman? No. Demonic Tutor. Fetch is so good. Where are my fetches? Fetches? Uh-oh. Am I getting Fatal Pushed? Not getting Fatal Pushed. Oh, fetches! Yes, fetches! Fetches. Goodbye, opponent. It was nice knowing you. Bug is not playable. Please stop registering it. Brilliant. We got to win. All right. We're moving on. Round 3 now. This hand is super sus. But we're on the draw. I'm gonna keep it. Maybe I can't because there's 2 delve spells. I don't know. Drawing a land is really good. Yeah, we get wastelanded, we probably lose. I do agree. But we have 1, 2, 3 wasteland, 4. Like we get pretty close to delve if we get wastelanded. Oh yeah, we're gonna scoop to shops here for sure. No shot. Oh, Forbidden Orchard, we're screwed. We don't have a ley line. Fuck. They have Gaia's Blessing. We can't win. I think I'm going to hold this crab. Because they usually play something that returns their graveyard to their library. I think I'm going to hold this crab just to... I don't think I want to show crab right now. They don't have a second land? They went bottom, bottom, and missed? No, they went 1 top, 1 bottom. I don't understand, but... So do I play the crab? All right, I'm going to play the crab. Because I'm going to strip mine. Their top 3 were all lands. I can cast Leyline, so I'm not going to concede this game. I hit their one strip mine that would have hit my underground sea, so that's pretty good. I wonder if they're on like Rug Walker deck. All right, so if we just proceed by drawing fetches every turn, and then a ley line. That's not a fetch. Die. Oh, they drew a ruby. Okay. Fetch. That's another crab. Okay. The 3 land mill was pretty ridiculous. All right, pitch to hand size. They might also pitch like Gaia's Blessing to hand size, right? They could draw Gaia's Blessing, Sylvan Library. Okay, fair enough, I guess. I'm gonna pitch to dig through time. I don't think the ruby was supposed to be forced. No, I have to like. I don't think so. Crab attack really hurts. All right, they drew orchard, so they're gonna play an oath. I'm going to force the oath, pitching a mind funeral. They're gonna force back because they clearly have many forces here. And then I'm going to force the oath, pitching mind funeral. Yes, I'm aware. That's why I'm saying we could maybe win if they draw it. That's what I'm saying. I agree. So now we got another spirit token. So 7 turn clock. We also are getting closer to our treasure cruise. Fetch land. Okay, so let's see a little bit more of our opponent's deck here. All right. Tropical Misty Veil, Brainstorm Sapphire. Pyroblast, Mindbreak Force. So there's the Gaia's Blessing. They are playing Wasteland, so they're probably playing the Ren and 6 Maharu version. So I kind of think we're going to win this game by attacking. So how do I best facilitate that? I kind of think we just want to get a force, pitching Archive Trap for another oath. Maybe I just get the negation. Because I think we win this game via spirit tokens. Like if they don't top deck a land and they play another oath, and then we counter another oath, and then we refill with cruise. Now it's a 4 turn clock. Do you have a negation? No. Merchant Scroll. What does Merchant Scroll do for me? Just Ancestral, right? I guess I can technically get Gush. Maybe we just get another force. I'm not going to show Lotus. Three turns. So as long as force is good enough. We gotta do one. We get 2 turns, really. They drew Lotus. All right, so now they can play Oath with Counterspell back up. It's quite bad for me. I guess they could also play like Oko and stand up Ruby. Ren. That picks off spirit tokens. I guess it shoots a spirit and then dies. so it's fine. Oh, they're just gonna plus. So do I have to attack Ren still? If I attack to 6 and they shoot, I attack to 4 and they shoot. Yeah, I have to attack Ren still. This is getting out of hand. Vigor on my Lotus. You got it. I guess I could have theoretically cast Trap or something, but it doesn't seem like it matters. Like if I draw my last Force of Will, maybe I'd have 2 blue cards. Maybe they don't think I don't have another blue card. They only have 2 cards left in hand. They get to rebuy a land. I have to attack 2 and then 1, so a fetch could matter. So they did go for fetch. They drew another Oath. Brutal. I guess I don't know. They top deck Pyro Oath? Veil Oath? What a nightmare. They've cast how many Oaths this game? I guess we shuffled them all back into our opponent's deck, but... So, what is my plan now? Just lose? So we milled one of their cards, Niv Mizzet. And then if we can maybe mill Grizzlebrand as well. I guess I'll put Merchant Scroll on the top of my library. Did I mill Grizzlebrand? I didn't mill Grizzlebrand. I didn't mill Grizzlebrand. I guess. Attack. All right, so now they trigger Oath. They get a Grizzlebrand. 2 cards down. It was 2 cards down. So theoretically, I Ancestral myself. They have to be like a little bit careful. Or maybe I Gush. Gush lets me draw into Leyline. Like, Moxen Leyline. Whereas Ancestral lets me draw into land Time Walk. I guess I can still hit that off Gush. Kind of still need to get a ley line in play. And the best way to do that is probably to Gush. They probably shouldn't draw anything off Grizzlebrand. Because if they draw off Grizzlebrand... Oh, wait, they're at 7. They can't draw off Grizzlebrand yet. If they could draw off Grizzlebrand, they probably shouldn't. What, did they top deck Force? And they had a land in their deck? Are you kidding? Is this serious? All right, so now my opponent puts their whole deck back in their library, and I can't win. Whatever, cool. Oh, let's make them do the activation, I guess. That's unbelievable. Yeah, you're right. I could have gone for Ancestral, and then that stopped them from oathing for Blessing. You are right. No, you're right. I should have done that. I didn't think about that. I mean, I still would have lost because they had Mindbreak Trap off the top, but you are 100% correct. There's no... I actually probably... Well, I don't win, but it buys me more time, I guess. I should definitely have gotten Ancestral, though. You are right. I don't know what I think of that. All right, well... So we bring in Ashiok. I didn't play my land because I didn't want to mill over their Gaia's Blessing. That would have been bad. Negation, and I definitely need these Flusterstorms here. I don't think Ashiok's good, but it's fine. Fine if we... I mean, maybe it's good. They have 4 Pyroblasts in their main deck, which is a little rough. But... don't know what I'm going to take out here. Maybe... Probe... Strip Mine? Yeah, I should... I mean... So, if I get Ancestral and they don't have a counterspell, they're forced to just draw every turn, which gives me time to draw into Leyline, but not very much time. God, that hand's so bad. Yeah. I don't think we can keep this hand. No, Narset's actually decent against our opponent because they don't typically have creatures to attack it. Obviously, 4 Pyro is really annoying, but we can't really get over that fact that they have 4 Pyro. All right, I'm gonna mulligan. I have ley lines. I need ley line, right? I mean, I can have an Narset or an Ashiok, but it's really hard to win this game without a ley line. That's a pretty good hand. I think I just bottom force and this land. Whatever. I think I'm just gonna cast this. If I get wrecked, I get wrecked. Okay. Vigor? Any vigors? No vigor. That's a good start. Any lands? Guess not. think I just let this get... No, I probably mental missed that Pyroblast. Mind Funeral has been going like 10 to 19 has been the range. It's not been bad. We've also played against decks that have like a fair amount of lands. Like Oath, White Weenie, and Bug all play a pretty high number of lands in comparison to some other decks in the format. All right. I don't have a land, so this card's not that good. It's pretty bad against Oath of Druids as well, but I think it's just that that's the use of Mental Misstep that I want to use it for, so... I don't think it matters. Like, if they have Oath, they have Oath. I think, like, it's really hard for us to win this game without the crab, so... I wonder if my opponent top decked this, because they could have just let this crab resolve, and that would have been a creature for Oath. Maybe they just only land was Orchard. It's really still going to be very hard for me to win if they just have Oath with Force backup, right? Like, what am I going to do here? I guess theoretically, if this resolves, if we draw Fetch Land is 6 cards and Mind Funeral, say 16, we could theoretically hit both Oath targets. All right, yep. Oh, we hit one Oath target already. They pitched Niv Mizzet. So they only have Grizzlebrand left in their deck. So if we can hit a land drop here... Yo, thanks for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. All right, so they have only one creature left in their deck. So if we can just Fetch Land off the top, into a Mind Funeral. All right. It wasn't our day. Playing against the Gaia's Blessing deck as Mill was kind of unlucky. Not gonna lie to you. Yeah, maybe Grizzlebrand's like one of their last cards, and we get them with or like get them like that. It's possible. Oh, they have Beseiju for my Leyline. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Can hit the Grizzlebrand right now so that they have to Gaia's Blessing. Doesn't seem like a winning strategy, but... So they hit the Grizzlebrand was 4-5 from the bottom. So if they didn't have Beseiju, they would lose this game. Theoretically, if we draw land. It's just so painful. It's just so painful. All right, whatever. I'm off it. Let's go next. That was a sad day. All right, here we go. I got all kinds of archive traps. Let's do it. Now I don't want it to be Dredge. Archive trap, good against Tinker, bad against Dredge. Mind Funeral, I guess Mind Funeral is probably just good against both. All right, come on. What do you got for me? Moles to 5. That's not a good sign. That is not a good sign. Them mulling could mean it's a Bazaar deck, and we do not have the right hand for Bazaar. Doomsday, now Doomsday we can play against, that's for sure. Doomsday we can do. All right. What do we got? 5-card hand. Mox Pearl, that's a good sign. That's a good sign. Ruby, okay. Wasteland. Oh. Okay, that's not great for us. That's not great for us. We do have some basic islands. They don't. If they Golos, we can archive trap them. I am not gonna cast this Ancestral. We will definitely overdraw. Let's cast Ancestral now. Okay, these are interesting cards. Urza Saga Searches. And I have Dress Down for the Constructs. That's pretty good. Now we have a plan. Okay, so let's start by going Brainstorm. Wait, we don't have a fetch right now. Start by going Brainstorm. Don't think I want to play a Leyline, but maybe turning off Crucible is good. I'm not 100% sure. I guess theoretically we could do that. Don't really want to just like play my Underground Sea, get it wastelanded and pass though. Walk Lotus would be a very bad play, as it would get our Underground Sea wastelanded and we would get not very much value from it. The only two plays I'm considering are brainstorming away these ley lines or playing a ley line. I just don't know if I need to beat Crucible. I guess I can still do both if I start with a Brainstorm, so let's start with a Brainstorm. I did not hit a fetch land. I did not hit any lands. So I have to shuffle with Ponder? I guess I could mill. I can't mill myself. Wow, this went very badly. I have to shuffle with Ponder here. So I guess I can Time Walk. Shuffle with Ponder. I'm going to put back both ley lines. I'm going to shuffle with Pond. No, this crab. Oh, this does crab. This crab does let me mill myself. Okay. I think I will do that then. I thought this was the Ruin Crab. This is the Hedron Crab, so... This actually is pretty good for me. It's going to enable my dig through time. It's going to get rid of my ley lines. I milled a basic. So I guess I actually can cast dig right now. Then I can't cast Time Walk, though, so I don't think I'm going to do that. I think we're going to cast Ponder and Time Walk. Oh my god, it's so bad. I can't keep these. I guess if I don't get wastelanded, I could keep these, but it's pretty bad. So I had to shuffle with my Ponder anyways, and I drew a push. Wow. This went horribly wrong. We do have 3 archive traps for after they saga, though. How common is Mill in Vintage? It is not a playable deck. It's a donation deck list night. Okay, wow. All right, this went about as bad as casting Ancestral Brainstorm Black Lotus could go. But it's really hard for this to have gone worse. And Time Walk. We cast Ancestral Time Walk Lotus, Brainstorm, Ponder, and I feel like we regressed. Oh, boy. All right, so a fetch land here is very good. It gets me a second basic island, mills them for a lot. Or we can just keep drawing crabs, as long as they don't tabernacle us. Like, this is not the end of the world. They're going to make some constructs, which is fine. We have a dress down. Constructs are of no consequence. They're going to shuffle and cycle and stuff here. So I get to trap them. It does give them every card off. I'm going to wait till the end of the turn because I don't want to give them a tabernacle out of the yard. That would be bad for me. Okay, so I honestly think if we top deck fetch land, we probably win this game because we'll mill them for 13, 26, 39, 48, 50 something. That's probably not how math works. And we have dress down. So this match feels winnable. This game feels winnable. I would enjoy drawing a land, though. Any land, actually. Even Sanctuary is, like, it's not great, but... Needle a fetch? What do we have? Deltas? No, they went for Soul Guide Lantern. I mean, it's not unreasonable. Does Dress Down stop Tabernacle? Yes. Yes, it does. If I have the land, which at that point it wouldn't matter. All right, so I'm going to yield until the end step, where I am going to archive trap my opponent 3 times. Maybe. All right, cast for 0. Cast for 0. Cast for 0. There is a Tabernacle. All right, land. I lost. Incredible. Well, I am just the most unlucky player that's ever existed. Oh, boy. So my opponent brings back... Well, I have to double chump anyways, so it's not a huge deal if they bring back a Tabernacle. But the problem is I can't win now, so... A land does still let me dress down, which might buy me enough time. Oh, no, it doesn't let me dress down unless I lose my crabs. I mean, I cast Ancestral Brainstorm Ponder, and I hit no lands. So there's not much else I could have done here. Yep. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do is just chump, and then not pay. Because I don't think this Hedron Crab is making a difference, and I need to dress down these tokens. So... Okay, so my opponent can actually wasteland me, and then... Okay, they chose not to do that. That's interesting. I don't really like the sequencing for my opponent here. I think it would have been better if they had done something else. Like, they want to hit this strip mine. Well, then I hit... Because, like, they want me to get rid of this tab. All right, I mean, this is what they're going to do that I'm totally fine. Because they're going to put all their money into... Or money? Put all their mana into constructs, and then we get to murder their constructs. Yeah, like, they could definitely have wasted me immediately... And then I can't play my dress down. I can play my dress down, but then they can still make an Urza Saga token after my dress down goes away. I don't think there's any reason to do anything yet. Don't think there's anything they can get that I care about. Needle a strip mine? That's totally fine. Don't really care. I thought they were going to wasteland my strip mine. I don't understand why they chose not to. I guess they were planning on just leaving my strip mine in play, but maybe they weren't thinking about dress down, which, to be fair, most people aren't thinking about dress down, but dress down's so good. I think you have to search. Don't think that's an option. Just Urza Saga killing another person. All right, so they get a new Saga. And they should... What are they going to do? They're going to play a Revoker. Okay. They don't get to name anything because I have a dress down in play. God, dress down is a hell of a card. Wasted their own saga to not search. There's only one archive trap in my deck, so. All right, so now I can take the 2 and cast this Dig Through Time because they haven't used their Soul Guide Lantern, which is a play you can choose to make, I guess. All right, Dig Through Time, and I got a Mind Funeral, so I think what I want to do is take Jet Funeral. I don't think I want Force. And I already played a land this turn, so I think I would rather just play a Jet, get a Funeral, and that way I have a chance to win. I can also Fatal Push off the Jet, which is kind of nice. Not going to do that because I want them to pay for their stuff with the Tabernacle, but I think Crab plus Fetch is worse. Maybe right. Maybe Crab plus Fetch is better. I don't know. The Jet seems like really good, though. Maybe the Crab Fetch is better, though. Yeah, maybe you're right. Opponent is on Golos Shops. You can see the workshops in their yard here. And you can see the Goloses. Yeah, you're probably right. I probably should have went Crab Fetch. Because Tasha's is not good in Vintage because of the mana costs. You're much better off with Mind Funeral because everyone in Vintage plays far less lands than other formats. Where they play cards that cost far more than other formats with like Dig Through Times and Force of Wills and stuff like that. Like there's Dredge that plays 4 lands. So you would just win by casting Mind Funeral. Yeah, my opponent having no strip is... Well, they actually needled Strip Mine Bookworm, so... Strip wouldn't do too much here. My opponent can, like, Wasteland, right? And then I can't cast the Mind Funeral, but I don't know if that's winning, so... Like, they don't know I got Mind Funeral, right? And they need to, like, have mana to make constructs. This Revoker having no name is fairly comical to me. I guess theoretically they could just like Ancient Tomb and then Wasteland Underground Sea, but that won't stop me. The problem is they're working with incomplete information, right, chat? Like obviously you know that they need to Wasteland, but they don't know that. Wasteland my Strip Mine. Looks like they're gonna Wasteland though. They figured it out. They're gonna get no constructs here. That one I actually have to kill because it's gonna name Jet. So I actually punted pretty big by not getting Crab Fetch, huh? All right, well, if I draw a land, and there are lots of lands in my deck, considering we haven't drawn very many of them. Demonic. Wait, so what if I just Demonic for Archive Trap? Demonic for the last Archive Trap. And the Saga's gonna make them... Oh, shit. It's something, man. This is after they draw, though. But they don't have enough to kill me, so... Saga kills another player. Just an unreasonably bad magic. Once they give me priority, I'm just going to cast it. Saga is bad. So true. No props. I agree. Saga just kills you if you play it. Okay. I don't know if the Shops matchup is actually unlosable, but the fact that they now have 4 cards in their deck that 8 cards in their deck that search is like really good for us, right? It used to be I don't think it was good for me until they started playing Urza Saga though. The vault is in their yard, so. All right, we got game 1 against Shops. We're gonna bring in 4 energy fluxes, which is a lot of energy fluxes, and we're also gonna bring in a negation and a Hurkyl's Recall. Leyline does not seem necessary. My opponent has 0 cards in their library, chat. They can't do anything. Do we want pushes for Revokers? Not really. What is Ashiok good against? I have no idea. Tinker? Doomsday? Doomsday. It's probably the best against Doomsday. It's probably pretty reasonable here, actually, too. Though it's kind of unsynergistic with Trap, but there's, like, I think very good reasoning to maybe board out 4 traps. But they do have 4 Saga, 4 Golos. So... maybe we don't want to board out traps. Just board out Misstep, Probe, and... Gush? Maybe they should board out Saga. It only lost them the game. It's not a great card. Okay. All right. What do we got? This hand has 2 fetches and a basic. It also has Demonic for energy flux, but it has... well, the whole deck has no fast mana, so I can't really expect to have fast mana. This is probably just a keep because it has 3 lands, and none of them are wastelandable. It's fine. You just cast Archive Trap before you cast Ashiok, chat. It's fine. Just like you cast Balance before you play your 2-drop creatures. That's a deep reference for Discord players. Uh-oh. I just think you don't want to pass up a hand that has 3 unwastelandable lands. I could be wrong, though. Like, obviously, I would rather these 3 cards be other cards, but... the deep reference. Wasteland? I can play around that. Is that Lodestone? That's bad. Alright, well, I boarded out my Fatal Push, so... that is bad for me. I believe we are going to die. Unless we can, like, draw Flux and Demonic for Lotus. Now they can pay. We might need 2 Fluxes. We are just dead. They didn't board out Saga, though. Yeah, Lodestone is the absolute single best card in Shops, so it's kind of rough when our opponent draws it. Poor Crab. There's a reason this card is restricted. It's because it is a lock piece and has 5 power. Guy is the lightning bolt though. Unfortunately, if we demonic, we don't have a swamp in our deck for whatever reason, and then we get wastelanded. So I just don't think we have outs. I think we actually factually have no outs. They also have Academy to beat Flux. Okay, I kind of want to just go to the next game. I don't know, like, I don't think this is worth playing out anymore. Like, I actually just don't think we can ever win. I guess we could draw Hercules Recall and a land. No, it's like not even good enough. All right, I'm gonna concede. It's not really worth playing out. We are very, very dead. But now we get to be on the play. Do I actually want to put a Fatal Push in my deck? No, I really don't. We have Hercules and Flux. This is fine. I guess it's probably better than Ashiok. I do have Revokers. I guess I'll play pushes. We would have been in a much better spot if our Ashiok was a push. Maybe we'll do that. It's like not a great card in the matchup. My opponent has 4 Revokers and 1 Lodestone. That's it. I guess they also have Saga tokens. I probably should have just not have boarded in the Ashioks, and then we would have been able to play. Oh yeah, this is pretty good. The question becomes, do we wait on the energy? No, just slam the energy flux, win the game, right? It's pretty hard for them to build through an energy flux. What do you think, Slasher? Should we hold the energy flux back? Yeah, we can crab. Yeah, I agree. I do agree. That does play into Mind Break Trap, though. So if I get Mind Break Trapped, it's Trout's fault. If this gets Mind Break Trapped, it's absolutely Trout's fault. Nah, it's fine. All right, opponent. How does your Mistress Workshop line up against turn 1 Lotus Flux? I actually don't know about this matchup, Slasher. I don't think it's good for us. Like, we did draw our 1 Lotus so that we could cast Flux early, but I would actually say this is very Shops favored. No, we got Mill and Fast Bond. We're doing both. This was supposed to be a fast league, but for some reason, these matches have been taking a long time. Soul Ring's a good one. I've gone to game 3 in all of my matches. Well, my deck isn't very good, so it kind of squeaks one game out. So they played a Soul Ring that can tap and pay for itself. All right. Oh, I have another crab. And I have a tapped island. I didn't want to F6 through that because I wanted to yield. Oh, no, that's not playing for the pity chest. That's a pity chest secured. New vintage league payouts. 2-3. That's a pity chest. 3-2. That's a pity chest. It's very good for me. Someone who doesn't trophy and only gets 3 2s and 2 3s. Locking up a pity chest with Mill is more than acceptable. I went 3-2 pity chest last night, and I opened a Solitude, which was nice. Ooh, Crucible of Worlds. Okay. What are we gonna do? Bring back an Ancient Tomb? That's a good one. All right, they're playing through Flux. They have a plan. This looks pretty good, actually, Slasher. We might lose this. I should have forced it, but I was F6. Whoops. I actually think we lose this game because I didn't force the Crucible of Worlds. I wasn't even thinking. I didn't even think about it. No, I actually think we're going to lose now. My opponent gets another Ancient Tomb. Whoops. Well, I guess they can't pay with Ancient Tombs forever, right? They do have 7 cards in hand, though. This can be a Golos looking for a Tolarian, maybe. A Nettle Cyst. Do I counter that? I kind of don't want to counter that. It's kind of close, actually. I'm going to let it resolve. It's not very large, and they have to pay 2 every turn for it. Like, I might race them with damage. I really just need to draw fetch, maybe? I don't know. I mean, the big problem here was I was supposed to force this Crucible, and I just, I was hanging out with chat, and I didn't do it. Fetch? Any fetchers? Archive trap. Why? I hate these stupid archive traps. Maybe they'll play the Urza Saga from their yard. Yeah, we do have a bunch of chump blockers, so I assume we win this race, too. Oh, they dropped the Crucible? Opponent, you're wilding. You're absolutely wilding. That was your single best card. I mean, maybe they have a second one in their hand. You're crazy. So, if they cast Golos, do we let it resolve so we can archive trap them? No, they'll get Tolarian. It'll be lame. Can't let a Golos resolve. Second Crucible. Sphere of Resistance. You got it, homie. Now their Germ Token can attack. A to Z went well. Ended up 29-11. We got a win with every deck. 72% win rate. Qualified for Mana Traders. We'll be streaming that this weekend. With a good deck. Yeah, A to Z Challenge went so much better than I thought it was going to go. I really high rolled, I would say. My opponent's match win percentage was much lower than the rest of the leaderboard. But, you know, you take those when you're playing Jund and stuff like that. Jund didn't lose as many times as Dredge lost, Slasher. So... All right, fetch land. Here we go. Now we're cooking. Now we are cooking. Save targets. Always yield. Always yield. There were a lot of undefeated decks, so I don't know if you get to... You know, Blue-Red Murktide went undefeated, Slasher. It's been a banger league. It has been a banger league. I will admit this deck has been moderately enjoyable, even though it hasn't been strong. Yeah. This is a Riley donate. We have 2 donation deck lists today, and then probably the next Wednesday, couple Wednesdays, we'll have donation deck lists to do. I've got Mill, I've got Fast Bond, I've got Miharu Oath, and I've got Any, which I'm going to play a fixed mono white. So I have at least 4 decks on the queue. I have 2 players I'm waiting to hear back on what list they would like. So we have at least 6 decks on the queue, and then the month's going to turn over, so whoever keeps the Patreon tier will have a couple more after that too, so. Now does Golos resolve? 9, 13, 22. I would probably... I'm just going to counter that. I might counter it pitching Narset, to be honest. Maybe not. Let's fetch first. Well, I don't want to get wastelanded. I guess I'm going to get wastelanded no matter what. So unless they have a wasteland in their hand... I'm just going to pitch the Archive Trap. They don't have a sphere in play, so I can play this Narset. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, they could definitely Golos me here. Caracas? Interesting. If they Golos, I will respond with a fetch so that I can get rid of, you know, a possible Academy draw. Non-land. You got it. Yeah, I do think... I don't know. They let the Crucible die, which is so weird. I didn't counter the first Crucible, which was horrible. Crucible feels like their absolute best card here. They really need a Tolarian Academy. All right, so I'm going to... I don't need to end a turn fetch, I guess. Can I just wait? Maybe I'll draw another crab. I'm sorry, opponent. You are about to get murdered. That is a hell of a top deck. I mean, we made it till turn 6, so... And they didn't wasteland any of our lands because we had a first flux. All right, so now most of this shit should die. They can, like, remake their army, though. But 2 fluxes is pretty hard for Shops to beat. They can play a Tabernacle. So they can play another Crucible and get back a Tabernacle. I guess I would just pay for all my crabs. Did they just pay for this Soul Ring? I don't believe they made the correct payments that they wanted to make. All right. So now where are we at in life? They have, yeah, Of course. I have a Narset. I need a blue card. I will take a Mind Funeral. Here we go. What is your plan? Urza's Saga coming out to play. Absolutely. Why not? I probably should have brainstormed first. It's fine. Mind Funeral you. I got 13 off that one. You happy, chat? The more aggressive crab gets in there. Can't believe they made this an 0-3. Should I let him have it? Yeah, I'll let you have it. No, I was gonna let you resolve. I was gonna let it resolve. GG's, opponent. GG's. All right, here we go. We got Mario. Oh, wait, maybe they'll be playing the rug pile. gonna say this is gonna be a Tinker player, but they might be on Rug Pile. Let's see what we can do here. This is a hand. I like this hand. Solid mill hand. Am I recording? I am recording. Let's go. Keep. Ley line. Go. Slasher, no one can listen to you. You've done this to yourself. I might hold this ponder for my negation. Nah, I have a fetch land. Screw that. Mine Funeral. Get rid of these other cards. I like it. All right, crab. Crab. No, it's gonna get pyroed. My crabs. All right. I want to play this mill now because if my opponent has another pyro, oh, they're on breach. We ley lined them and they're on breach. This is why. So I played this land now because then if they want to use their other red mana, I do think we're losing now though. They actually killed both crabs. What kind of format is this? Slasher Shops beats Doomsday though. Pyro is very good against our deck. I will admit that is a true statement. Opponent has both an Abrade and a Lightning Bolt in their Breach deck. We're actually a little weak to Saga at the moment. Kind of wish I hadn't played Fetch Land, because then I could save it for Sanctuary. Oh, well. I'm just going to jam this. It's whatever. Cast my spells. I guess it's going to get Flusterstormed, but whatever. I want to be able to hold up Hardcast Force. They have another Pyro? Man. We were never weak to Saga. Have you seen us beat every single Saga deck tonight? It's been very easy. Dress Down is just much better card. They only have one card left in hand. I'd rather draw 2 cards here. Push Force is not ideal. I know. I didn't respond when I saw your your second sentence. So okay, dig through time. All right, I will try to make this dig through time resolve somehow. So I'm not gonna run this one into a fluster. Saga did cause my opponent to lose. That is a factual statement. My opponent lost the game because they registered Saga, and I was able to archive trap them 4 times. That happened. That happened. You can't deny that happened. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is on their upkeep, I am going to dig. I'm gonna dig, and I'm going to leave. I don't have the wrong cards. I'm gonna leave Mind Funeral and Gush in my yard, and then I can pay for a fluster if I need to. Okay. Crab, Brainstorm, Merchant Scroll. I guess we'll take Crab Merchant Scroll because we have a Mind Funeral or a Gush on top? No, I hate Urza Saga because it causes me to lose every game I register it. Even when I register it in other formats. I was playing a modern RCQ. I'm in the semifinals of an RCQ. I put a hammer on my Saga token, and my opponent dress downed it. It's just not very good, unfortunately. I might be able to take this Brainstorm and get rid of this push. Well, Hammer Time was definitely the most Justin deck in the playable modern category. I really don't want this Brainstorm to resolve. Maybe it's fine. Like, I'm not playing 4-color Money Pile. Nobody can lend me that. I had to play a deck that someone could lend me, Slasher, so. Brain Freeze. All right, so what we're going to do now is... I guess we could technically wait on this crab to get an extra 3 mil. I don't really like that, though. I kind of want to just use my Brainstorm and then fetch a Gush to the top or a Mind Funeral to the top. Something like that. What? Why would I like Blue-Red Murktide? I don't really like to play those kind of tempo controlling decks that much. So what is happening here? Is my Brainstorm getting, like, negated? Trying to figure out what's going on. Oh, they fetched all their things and then misstepped my Brainstorm. Well, now they don't have one for my crab. So... I think I'm going to put the Gush back on top anyways. Gush Sanctuary loops are pretty fun. What is this? Ancestral. All right, well, I'll force it. I don't really want them to have an Ancestral. This does put me in a spot where I don't have, like, a lot going on, but... They have 1 card left. I guess I'll just dress down. I should save it for Saga. I'll save it for Saga. Oh, I'll save it for Saga. I'll be respectful. That's really, really bad for me. What year are you living in? Animate Dead World Gorger Dragon? It's 2022. This is so bad for me. That's such a good top deck. It's so good. We do have a Dig Through Time in our yard that we can bring back with Sanctuary, though. So it's not like the end of the world. But like, if they find Tinker off of this, isn't that super good? Feels like one of the ways we lose this game. I might cycle this dress down on their main. No, I think we have to get Dig. I think we have to get Dig with our Mystic Sanctuary and not Mind Funeral. They still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They still have 9 lands in their deck. They have 16 lands, probably. Maybe 17? I don't know. I haven't been keeping track really. So there's still a large number of lands left in their deck. Ponder. So let's see if they find like a Saga here. That would be the reason to hold this dress down. But the reason to play this dress down is because my opponent has 2 impulses and a Ponder to find a Tinker. All right, so my opponent shuffled the Ponder, but I'm still gonna cycle this dress down. I'm gonna do it at the end of second main so that I don't like blank a crab draw. Fetch land is not great, probably the worst draw. Mind Funeral, that's a good draw. Mind Funeral, you. We hit 13, including Sphinx of the Steel Wind and Tinker. And Vamp and Mystical and Dig. So now they have what? Do they have a second Brain Freeze, maybe? So will I put back Dig or Mind Funeral? I guess I will put back... See, I only got like 8 cards off of that. It's pretty bad. I think we'll just put back the Funeral again. I do have a Fatal Push for Alelia, and I have a Fatal Push for 1 Saga token. They can't find Saga token off of Narset, kind of. They found a Negation. That's pretty good. So they found Saga token off their draw and Negation off of their Narset. So now our top deck is blanked, and we have to beat... Yeah, well, I guess we're going to lose now, right? This looks really bad. There's no way I can ever protect this, right? Not in the main. If I wait till next turn, then they might not be able to make a token if they don't draw a land. So I guess we wait till next turn. I'm gonna hold this fetch, but I want to put it in play. Maybe I don't want to put... Yeah, I think I want to put it in play, but I want to hold it. All right, so they didn't hit a land, so now I can play Mind Funeral, and they have to pitch a blue card. Fuck, man, that's so bad. Yeah, so they pitched a Fluster. So we're in deep trouble now because I didn't hold the dress down and they drew exactly Counterspell Saga. So now I need to draw like Archive Traps and stuff fast enough. I'm gonna push this now. I guess I should wait in case they... I guess they can have second Fluster? Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh no, am I getting second Flustered? Oh, fucking hell. All right, well, I threw this game. Okay. I didn't think they would have a second Fluster. Okay, yeah, I mean, if I just wait till their upkeep, then it's... They can't do that. But I figured it would be better to play around... Well, that's not even remotely reasonable. Yeah, I don't know. I think the biggest problem was I cycled the dress down. I don't think I was supposed to cycle the dress down. I felt like if they hadn't drawn Saga that turn, I had enough gas to get there, but it just wasn't the case. Okay. All right, so if I play it on my turn, I don't get to draw. But if I play it on their turn... Oh, they have Hardcast Force no matter what. Never mind. So I assume this just gets Hardcast Forced, and then sad day, but see if maybe we can resolve it. I did resolve. I drew another land. So some game I drew no lands in the top 15. This game I've drawn all but 1 land. I have 1 fetchable land left. They drew another Saga. That's bad. That's so bad for me. I'm like I'm an Archive Trap and a turn away. I guess if I draw a crab... Come on! I'm gonna lose because I've drawn 4 unplayables. I don't even have another Saga dress down left, so this is gonna kill me. I guess I can draw. No, this will go get a Lotus. I don't have a Lotus left. Okay, so this puts me to 6. So if I draw a crab and my crab resolves, I get to chump block with the crab, and then I can draw an archive trap. But I drew an archive trap and they have 1 card left. You can't make this up. Maybe they'll fetch. Maybe they'll draw. Come on, cast a draw spell. Please, cast Preordain. Cast Consider. Please? I think I played this game badly. I think I just hold this dress down for forever. But I guess then they... Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know if I win, but I think just cycling the dress down was bad. Like, the only way my opponent was winning was Saga. They're casting something. Oh my god, no, that doesn't actually draw a card. This is so sad. That's so sad. What are these draw steps? What? Those are horrendous. Okay, so this dream Ashiok is very good here. No, Saga wouldn't have won them the game if I had just played better, but I played poorly. It's my own fault. Like, Saga would not have won them the game there if I had just not cycled my first dress down. It's just my own fault. It was my own misplay. I actually gave Saga an opportunity to do a thing, which you just don't. Why would you do that? Why would you let the card actually have text? I could have hardcast the trap. They would have went to 0 cards in library and killed me. Yes, I could have hardcast the trap. But why would I hardcast the trap and show them trap? That doesn't make any sense. I'm going to leave in a push, but I'm not going to bring in any more removal. And I am just going to take out probe and just go like this. I don't know. I hate when I lose to a really bad card because I played badly, though. That's kind of unfortunate. All I had to do was just hold the dress down. They had exactly 13 cards in their library. We would have milled them down to 0, and then they would have killed us and won the game. Like, they have to draw to lose. They don't just lose by having 0 cards. You have to draw with 0 cards. Yeah, I mean, I just needed, like, 1 more crab activation. I didn't draw any cards of value, so it does happen. I think I'm going to get rid of this force. I don't think I want the force here. I think I would rather just have all of these stuff. All of these stuff. This is like pretty similar to the start from last game. Am I going to get my Lotus negated? That'd be pretty funny. All right, my Lotus got negated. I got a crab. It's really bad for me. Well, I mean, we drew abysmally and I played badly, right? Like, I don't have to play the dress down. I gave my reasoning on why I played the dress down, but I don't have to play the dress down. I was concerned about getting tinkered, which I think is a fair concern. But I should have realized that Saga was like a much more likely reason to lose the game. So it was just like a really bad. It was a bad evaluation on my part. And one Saga wasn't good enough because we had second dress down, right? They're down to 2 cards left in hand. What do you got for us here? Demonic? That's bad. Are we just gonna get tinkered here? I wonder if I need to crab myself so I can cast Treasure Cruise. I'm gonna do that. Gonna put one of these on myself so I can cast Treasure Cruise. No, it didn't mill Citadel. Milled another lightning bolt though. I want to leave the time walk in my yard for my Mystic Sanctuary. Didn't draw it. So if my opponent has land tinker here, not much to do. Oh, they just went for Ancestral. Interesting. That is very odd to me. Don't think I would have done that. I guess it kind of depends on their hand. Ancestral Walk. Maybe they just have both. Hmm. All right, well, 3 cards in my opponent's hand. Now a 4th one they draw. They can have any number of Pyroblasts, really, up to 4. There's still another Abrade. They can just have a Lelia. They can have Vasaga's not bad right now, because I'm just on super low resources. I wonder if I have too many lands in my deck. I don't think I have too many lands in my deck. We're only like 16 with a strip mine, right? 16 plus strip, and we have like no preordains. So it's not like we are, I don't think we're at the wrong number of lands. Yeah. I don't think you even want to go lower in a normal deck like this. Like, if you had 4 preordains, maybe you could go 15, but yeah, they have the Lelia, so oh my god, the ley line is gonna fuel the Lelia. We're just completely dead. Yeah, that is gonna murder us, right? Whenever one or more cards are put into exile from your library and/or graveyard. Pretty sure that's just gonna pump the Lelia and kill us. Yeah. Yup. Oh, it only pumps it once because it's 1 or more. Okay, that's less bad. It's still very bad, but it is less bad. Like, we were gonna take 1 hit anyways. So should I just go trap? No, there's like no way they trigger this trap if we show them trap. Probably just have to go with Ancestral. I guess we're gonna go Gush. I don't know. Well, they have Vamp now. Vamp for a Braid or something. Yeah. I don't know if I could have done anything about this game. But last game was definitely the one where I felt like I made mistakes along the way. Yeah. They can't get Time Walk. They can get Tinker. I don't think I haven't hit any of their Tinker targets yet. They could get an Abrade or maybe a third Bolt. Let's see. They got Narset. Yeah, it's pretty good too, I guess. Well, this Ancestral is technically Mill 3. So we got that, right? So if we draw a fetch land, I don't even want a fetch land, do I? What do we really want? So they actually had a vamp, so if we had gone Archive Trap, that might have worked out for us. That's unfortunate. Archive Trap would have been very good against Vampiric Tutor. They just have so many cards. That's a good one, though. Could get really lucky. Come on! Oh, now I think we're just dead. Oh, boy. Okay, yeah. Well, enough of that. Enough of that. That was not fun. The good news is Magic Online changed the prize structure and we get a pity chest, which we're going to open. Survey says... we got nothing. All right, cool. Honestly, 2-3 for this deck is acceptable. I accept. I think this deck is quite poor. Though, if we had run like a little bit hotter, I feel like we could have been 4-1, right? We had some solid opportunities to win in a lot of games where we just didn't draw the right combinations of cards. Like, we could have probably beat Mono White with like slightly better draws. If I had played better against Breach, we would have had a much better shot. It's not like we lost, like, it's not like we went 0-2 in our matches, right? We went, oh no, we did go 0-2 twice. Yeah, well, you live and you learn. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos like it, make sure to comment, not comment, but I mean, why not? Comment anyways. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. New videos every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 11 a.m. Eastern. I hope to see you then.